submit, right? They don't have a man with them. So I says, rise up, you women that are at ease. This is Revelation 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which is righteous hatred. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone with the ICBM missiles in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, Yahawashi. And the smoke of their torment, all right, do you want to be tormented? Take that chip. And the smoke of their torment, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they had no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints, right? The Israelites, those elect. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High in the faith of Yahawashi, right? And that's what we're commanded to do. Keep the commandments and keep the faith of Yahawashi, right? Love the Lord with all thy heart, and love thy neighbor as thyself. Right? But our neighbors are the Israelites, right? It's not no other heathen nation, right? Because what? The kingdom of heaven is within us, right? Which are the Israelites, not no heathen nation, right? Yahawashi, I lie not. My conscience also bear me witness in the Holy Spirit, right? And these others, some of these people can't say that, right? Because their conscience is defiled, right? Because they're being hypocrites. Verse 2, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Yahawashi for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, right? Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promises, whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Yahawashi came, who is over all. Yahawah blessed, Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi blessed forever. Amen. Right? So that right there proves that this is only for the Israelites. If I can get another one. This is Matthew 10, verse 5. These 12, the 12 apostles, Yahawashi sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, which is what? The heathen nations, right? And into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, which in the New Testament they say Gentiles, but they're Hellenistas, which is Israelite foreigners, right? Israelites that took on the customs of the Greeks, of the Romans, right? Where they were dispersed, right? Right? So that's because they think that our power is for them, but it's only for the nation of Israel, right? The one that the world calls God, right? His name is Yahawashi, and he's only for the nation of Israel, which is the Negro, Latino, and Native American, right? And that's what we're out here to proclaim, because what? That's false doctrine, right? We can't come out here and say that salvation is for everybody when it's not for these heathens, not for these other nations. If they're not Negro, Latino, and Native American by the seed of their fathers, they're done, right? They're all going into slavery, right? And when they see our salvation, this is exactly what they're going to be saying. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Because what? We built up this place. We boomed this economy. And of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans fled America, this place would go down in one second, really. 1 second after that, because the money's not flowing, right? Right? Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. And also, the jobs that we got, they're not going to be working these jobs. There's not going to be enough work in this place, right? They're going to realize, okay, all the swag left, right? Because what? We boost this economy, right? But everything's about to fall, really. And this place has been on a downward spiral, you know? And it's about to hit the floor, and it's glass. It's about to hit the floor and shatter, right? That's exactly what's gonna happen to this place. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor. Because the Most High knew, right, in these times when he raised us up, we was going to be in front of these Edomites, these Caucasians, the same ones that put us into slavery, right? But really the Most High put us into slavery because of what? It's prophecy. It had to come to pass, right? But now he did that, so now that the Edomites, the Caucasians, they have to be punished for it, right? Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So that's exactly what's going to happen to him, right? When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, right? So they're really scared because they don't know what's going to happen. They're where they live. When we say America's going to be destroyed according to the scriptures, and we can prove it, right? They're really scared, right? Because they don't have no assurity of their dwellings, right? When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, right? Because they think we're going to do something. We're going to be spiritual until the Most High comes back. Yahawashi comes back, the Son of the Most High. Then we're going to get up your ass, right? We're going to really tear you up then. Because what? By then, we're going to, well, even probably before then, spiritual power is going to be given to the elect, right? Those chosen men, right? The Barakatha, the house of David, right? And we're gonna put all these nations in subjection under us, which is really under Yahawashi, the Son of the Most High. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and they're supposed to fear, right? Because what? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of the Israelites, and the Israelites are the Negro, Latino, and Native American. Yahawah and his son Yahawashi is about to take down their kingdoms, right? And put them into slavery. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, right? Because what's going to happen is going to be so strange, right? It's going to be bewildering, right? That we're going to be beamed up by so-called UFOs, right? You don't believe it, you ain't got to. Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe, right? We know what's going to happen. We know of our salvation. And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Because what? We're going to be saved and they're going to be destroyed, right? We're going to make it. We're going to have a true paradise, right? We're going to have a true kingdom, right? When they're going to be working in the fields, right? Working in the coal mines, right? In the cold, totally destroyed, right? Verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach, right? This was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. Because what? They don't think that we're the true Israelites. Well, they don't really know shit. Really, they don't know nothing, right? But when they realize that we are, and we're getting beamed up, and there's no gainsaying about it because it's happening in front of their eyes, that's when all, hey, that's when what it says, and they repenting, right? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? And groaning for anguish of spirit, right? Because everything's going to be messed up about them, right? Shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. Wow. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor, right? But what? Our end is going to be with honor, right? And what we want those crowns, right? Let no man take thy crown. We want to keep our crown. Verse 5. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot, what he's going to do in his life, is among the saints, right? How is he of the nation of Israel, right? How is he of the elect, really? Therefore, verse 6, therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the Son of righteousness rose not upon us. Right? If you're not righteous, what? You're being wicked. Right? Verse 7. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. Right? But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. Right? And we proclaim it. We proclaim the way of the Lord, but they don't know what the way of the Lord is. Verse 8. What hath pride profited us, or what good have riches with our vaunting brought us? And it's kind of exciting to see these things come to pass, and it's a wow effect when you're reading about what these people are going to be doing after what they realize that they're not of the chosen. Right? These false prophets, these people in the church realize that they've been serving the wrong power and making mockery of those serving Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi. Right? All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted by. Right? It was quick. Right? This kingdom is quick. It came, and now it's about to leave. Right? We're at the end of this place called America. Right? And as a ship that passeth over the waves of the water, which when it is gone by, the trace thereof cannot be found. That's how it, because when America's destroyed, Babylon the Great is destroyed, it's gonna be like, dang, I thought there was a kingdom here. It went by so quick. You know, there's not gonna be no artifacts. Oh, we're gonna dig up, be like, oh yeah, here's the Statue of Liberty. No, it's gonna be totally destroyed. Right? Neither the pathway of the kilt in the waves. Right? It's gonna be like it never was there. Or as when a bird hath flown through the air, there is no token of her way to be found, but the light air being beaten with the strokes of her wings,